Thanks, Rich. When you have number 9 and number 11 in the state facing off against each other, would you really expect anything other than a tight game? After a hard back-and-forth battle between Lenape and Rancocas Valley, it was the Red Devils who came out on top thanks to Iverson Clement and some hard-fought defense. Number 11, Rancocas Valley. There we go. Number 11, Rancocas Valley taking on number 9, Lenape. One of these teams will get their first loss tonight. We mentioned his name earlier. You're going to want to keep an eye out on number 11 for the Red Devils. University of Florida commit Iverson Clement on stage in this one. Gator haters, you can add another name to the list. Opening drive, Rancocas Valley gets on the board early thanks to his 32-yard field goal from Kyle Priscavage. They lead it 3-0. Lenape trying to answer back on their first drive. Indians on the 1, and they hand it off to linebacker Mike Galeta, who hits the deck for the TD. Flexing, and it's 7-3 Lenape with 2 remaining in the first. Next possession for the Red Devils, Lenape comes up with a big stop to force a 4th down, but luckily for them, they have Iverson Clement, who beats 1 tackler, 2, he's going to hit right trigger, little shake, and he's in there for 6. When you're headed for the SEC, that's just how you get down. 10-7, 5:43 remaining in the half. We said good defense. Check out number 54, Kyle Sapp's big hit on JoJo Kellum for a loss. Looking like Warren Sapp on that one. Then on the other side, with time winding down the second, Rancocas Valley trying to get 3 more points, and the kick is blocked. Indians going to halftime fired up, still trailing 10-7. Third quarter, Clement picking up where he left off as he's wrestled out of bounds on this first down run. Next play, Red Devils looking to run it again, but there's a fumble, and AJ Bania comes up with it immediately. Lenape trying to tie it up with a field goal late in the third, and the kick is no good. Rancocas Valley will take over. Start of the fourth. On third down, they give it to number 11, and Mike Galeta stops him in the backfield, but he gives the Gator clap, and that's going to be 15 for an unsportsmanlike conduct penalty, and the drive stays alive. Red Devils unable to convert on fourth, so Indians will get another shot. No luck on the drive, though. They will have to punt the ball back with about 5 to go in the game. Clement back to receive, and Lenape is going to run the fake. It's unsuccessful, though, and that's a turnover on downs in good field position. Red Devils need to get a first down to seal it, and Iverson Clement says no problem. Said after the game, you got to show him you're about your Skrilla, your business, and he does just that. They run down the clock, and number 11 Rancocas Valley holds on to defeat number 9 Lenape in a classic South Jersey matchup. 10-7 is your final. Don't be surprised if we see a matchup between these two come December. Afterwards, we caught up with the Florida Gator himself and head coach Dan Hausman on how his team got the job done.
Oh, the game plan, I mean, we had to keep the ball out of their hands. They can't sustain long drives and eat up the clock, and I think the defense did a heck of a job getting the ball to our offense. And we had a couple drives. We didn't finish on a couple, but we did enough to do what we needed to do, moving the chains to keep the ball out of their offensive hands. Just keep moving the chains. They had to use a couple timeouts in early in the second half, and I think that really came back to help us. So we just had to focus on just moving the chains, and we did that in that last drive.
Stay ahead. Stay ahead and finish. The goal was to finish. We've never been able to finish against them. We've gone up, we play from behind, but then they always seem to come back and win. And this time our goal is to finish. We know we're a better team than them. We just have to show and prove it. And we might have a chance to see them in the playoff. We got to do the same thing again. My goal right now is just to finish the game off, be strong, and be that guy, you know. Show them that you're about your Skrilla, which means you're about your business. And that's what I did.
Rancocas Valley will take on Winslow next. For Jersey Sports Zone, I'm Nara Rodriguez.